What's up guys, Quantrix02 here with another figure review. Today I have for you another figure from the MCU line for Tamashi Nation. I'm talking SH Figuarts Captain Marvel from the Captain Marvel movie. Let's get into it. As always guys, before we get into the figure, we gotta take a look at the packaging. And here is the simplistic packaging by Tamashi Nation when it comes to the MCU line. It's always nice and slick. They use this small packaging for the MCU as well as Star Wars. So we can basically say this is their Disney packaging. But it's pretty cool. A lot of them are unique, and this one does not disappoint from that. So basically, the packaging looks like her suit, but you see with the red at the top, and then you see her symbol at the bottom, Captain Marvel. You got Tamashi Nation's Bandai Marvel. You got the Tamashi Nation's new sticker right here. At the top, there is Captain Marvel's symbol again, and it says Captain Marvel. At the bottom, there's a picture of the figure with some writing and stuff on it. And then right there, you got a picture of Carol Danvers, right there. And then there it is, says Captain Marvel. Nothing really right to say right there. And then there is the back where you see a couple poses for the figure and some things that it come with. And Japanese right at the bottom of the box. Don't know what that says. And that is it. Very simple and to the point. Let's get into this bad boy. Alright guys, here is what Captain Marvel comes with out of the packaging. Before we look at the accessories, let's look at the figure itself. And here is Carol Danvers. The figure looks pretty decent, but there's certain things that, I'm not gonna lie, that bothers me. There's one big one, and we're about to get into it right now. So let's just take a look at the aesthetics of the figure. First of all, let's just get it out the way here. Look at his head sculpt here. The unmasked head sculpt, it just doesn't look like Brie Larson. I don't know who that is. It's not a terrible head sculpt. I think it's fine, but it just does not look like the actress is trying to portray. I just don't see it. I guess if you could turn it in different directions, maybe at certain points, like right there, it kind of looks like her, but not really. Like, I just don't see it. Like, if they were just going for their own look, I think this will look fine, but as far as looking like Brie Larson, it does not. One thing I am happy that they did is they actually decided to keep the hair a normal hair color instead of making it gold, because for some reason, when it comes to blonde, Tamashi Nations has an obsession with making blonde characters' hair gold. Luke Skywalker and Black Widow, who for some reason have gold hair. But so I'm glad that they decided to just make it a matte color, and it's actually a blonde, so I do like that. We go down here to the actual bodysuit. They did a really good job here. I do like all the details that you can see inside of it. So there's a lot of like different like piping and all going on throughout the figure, which is nice. The red is a nice metallic red, and it's set off beside with this the yellow or gold being a very dull mustardy kind of gold. I kind of like that. Makes it look like the figures, well, not the figure, but the makes it look like Carol's been in a couple battles here. I like that it looks kind of dirty and rough. I can't 100% remember if it looked that way in the film or not, but I do like that. That's a very good contrast against that red. I also like the metallic dark blue. That also looks really good. Makes her outfit pop very well. So yeah, so let's just take a look at some of the piping here. I think they did a good job there. I don't see a lot of QC issues, not a lot of bleeding going on anywhere that I can see first glance, but I'm sure there is somewhere. I just don't see it yet. But they did a really good job. So let's turn it around real quick. The detail on her arms there, a lot of it is pretty clean. There's the back. You see some more piping there. A lot of detail in the back. And you also can see the wrinkles in her outfit. It is skin tight, but it does look like it's made out of cloth. You can see the wrinkles in her arms right here. Makes it look like it's actually an outfit. So they did a really good job there. And there's her gauntlets as well. Looks pretty good. And her belt is nice as well. I think this is a, oh, it's not, oh, never mind, that was a separate piece, but it's not. It's actually part of her, her under, like her, pelvis area. Come down here, and there you go. See some more piping there, a little bit more wrinkles. Very clean for the most part. And you bring her up here. There's her boots. Looks nice as well. All the way down. So overall, I am really impressed with the actual figure. The only thing is that the head sculpt. But if you just want to use this as just like a comic, you know, Captain Marvel, or your own version of Captain Marvel, not the Brie Larson version, this is a looks wise, it's really nothing to complain about. But the fact that this is supposed to be Brie Larson, it is a disappointment that the figure, that the head sculpt itself isn't any, like, similar. This is kind of the same thing that the unmasked Captain America was suffering from. They just doesn't look 100% like him for some reason. But I do like the way it looks. So now let's get into articulation. So Carol Danvers has your typical MCU and Star Wars articulation. There's nothing crazy going on here, but we're going to go over it anyway. She has a ball peg right here in the neck, at the top of the neck, and at the base right here. So she can look down about that much. Wait, hold on, put it back in. Just with that top part of the neck, so that's pretty good. She cannot look up because it's hindered because of her hair. She can go side to side, and you use the bottom peg, you can do even more. So she can go about that, look down that much. Can rock side to side. You can spin it, and there's the peg right there. If you want to see that, pops right back on. Come down to the shoulder. She has a butterfly joint. It moves that much. You can go up and down with it, move it all around. It's a cup. And then it has a hinge here in the shoulder. It can go up about that much. And you can spin it 360. And then it also swivels. Goes around that ball very, very nicely. So there's that. Also can bring it up and down as well. So you get a lot of motion here in the shoulder. Bring it down here. You get a double hinged elbow. Way better than 90. So that's really, really good. And then you come down to the wrist peg is on a ball peg as well. So you can move that all the way around, twist it all the way around, and it, of course, it hinges that much and down that much. So there you go. Come back to the torso here. Have the ab crunch, which doesn't really crunch forward as much, so that's kind of unfortunate. So it only goes forward about that much, but you can get it to go back that much, which is really good for flight posing. So, and it can rock side to side a bit, and you can turn it as well. Come down to the waist. You're gonna need a lot of stuff going on here. So this is on a float. This whole like waist piece right here, crotch piece, is just a floating piece. We see this a lot with these figures. And you can move the waist side to side like this. It goes up about that much. It goes back that much. And yeah, you can spin it as well. Come down to the legs. Let's see, does it have the old school drop down method for Tamashii Nation? No, it does not. You cannot drop the leg down. So that's something, but it does swivel right here, and it goes out about that much, and it goes up about that much, and it goes back that much. So not much at all going back. Because she got that boot. Not really. It's pretty flat actually. So yeah, you come down here to the knee. The knee has a double hinge in the knee. So there you go. Way better than 90. She can almost kick her butt. and you pull it back, and then we come down to the ankles, and they do swivel like this all the way around 360. And if you move it, you get yourself an ankle rocker here. There's your ankle rocker, which is pretty good. And of course, you get that toe articulation. Yeah. So there you have it. There is your articulation for Captain Marvel. So here is Captain Marvel's accessories. Once again, Tamashii Nations or Disney or whoever, somebody's dropping the ball here with the articulation. Not the articulation, but the accessory count. Because there's barely anything here. We get 3 sets of hands. You get the fist. You get these open palmed hands right here, or action hands. They're made well. They look pretty good. So you get those. Then you get some relaxed hands. You get the photon blast effects as you put on the hands, the fists. And then you get her powered up head here, which is very good. They did a really good job on this. It looks awesome, actually. So, yeah. But that's about it. No more accessories. We could have used some more head sculpts, but nah, it's good enough, I guess. Alright, it's size comparison time. Time to compare Captain Marvel from different characters from different lines. Here she is beside SH Figuarts Thanos and SH Figuarts Captain America from Infinity War. Here she is beside Figma Snake and Saiyan Race on Earth Son Goku from the SH Figuarts. Here she is beside Marvel Legends Jessica Jones and Eric Killmonger. Here she is beside Mezco 1/12 scale Batman Beyond and Rebel Tex Gambit. Overall, SH Figuarts Captain Marvel is a decent figure. It's pretty good. I really don't have any real complaints about it, but it's not doing anything spectacular as well. It has really, really awesome paint apps. I love the metallic reds and the metallic blues and the dull, gold. It really makes the outfit pop. As always, one of the big cons with this figure is the fact that it doesn't come with that many accessories. You're gonna get these little fire effects and a couple hands and another head scope, and that is about it. Definitely could have used a lot more, or just a couple more expressions for both heads would have been nice. A lot of these SH Figuarts MCU figures don't come with heads that shows like different kind of expressions, like battle expression. Only ones that really come with them is I can remember are the bigger ones like Thanos and Hulk, who come with at least 3 different head sculpts, while these guys come with just about nothing. You're getting the bare minimum with these guys. The articulation is decent. It is your run-of-the-mill Tamashii Nations articulation when it comes to real life characters from characters who aren't from animes. You get basically the same kind of articulation, which isn't bad. It's pretty good. You can do a lot with these guys, and the reason why I keep buying them is because of that. So I think you're gonna enjoy this figure. Just don't buy it just because you see the head sculpt. If anything, put the powered on head on her, and you will be good to go. Probably the closest that you're going to get to a comic book accurate Captain Marvel, because I don't see any import companies really making a comic book version, even Mafex. So you can just pop this head on and she can be your definitive comic book Captain Marvel. You can put it right in there with your comic book Marvel characters, and I think she will work out just fine because she looks great. I'm really enjoying this figure, guys. If you like this video, please smash that like button. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. More reviews coming in the future. Stay tuned for the slideshow, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay gold. Peace.